Hello. Yeah, so 5 days worth to catch up on this time round, and sadly, not a huge amount to update. Thanks to the advent of Fringe flu. Yay! I mean, look, I say Fringe flu because we're comedians and we like alliteration. It's just a very bad cold. Definitely not COVID. I tested negative for that all the way through. So just a lot of very runny nose, sneezing and coughing, which is very disruptive for either doing or being in comedy. So I did Thursdays and Fridays shows, but Saturday and Sunday I had to ditch out because there just wasn't any way I could have done them without disrupting the show or not being able to perform properly. So absolutely furious, understandably, having to miss 2 of my own shows and roundly cursing my immune system. But there you go. Yeah, so last Wednesday was the day off and that was good fun. Just ambled around, went and saw a few shows, hung out with friends, bumped into people and just hung out and chatted to them. So that was really nice. Thursday was when the cold started. So I basically didn't go to anything else and came and did our show and the 2 other shows I had booked, all of which went really well. Even the last show of the night at 11:30, the West End New Act Showcase, which I've done several times already, which had in it 2 of the most disruptive audience members who effectively at one point were just kind of having conversations between themselves loudly. And just had no real idea of what was going on, forcing me to improvise heavily as Dave for the first time. So it was, tough, but a great experience because it's something I haven't had to do before. That was definitely a gig to remember.
In my experience doing this over the years, you shouldn't prejudge people's ability to comprehend your instructions before you've done the briefing, but sometimes you can tell just by looking at someone. In order to fully assess this Class 3 venue, I must first ask a couple of questions to determine the safety awareness levels within the room. Please do not interrupt the briefing, I'll be forced to start it all over again. Now, at this point in the briefing, please do save any individual questions to the end when I'll be doing a 40-minute Q&A. Now, at this point in the briefing, I would normally take a short break as I'm legally entitled to do so. But I think we've already lost enough of the will to live. Basically, you nearest the door should probably be alright. You're definitely in trouble. For the rest of you, please enjoy what remains of probably your final evening's entertainment. It certainly feels like it's my final evening's entertainment. Then on Friday, I literally came in for our gig and went home. I managed to make it sort of pretty much to the end of the set before I started to cough a bit. And then Saturday and Sunday, there was just no point in me coming in. So I spent 2 days in my Airbnb. Lovely though it is, I didn't really want to pay for the pleasure of 2 days of lying on a sofa, staring at the TV, not going to shows at the Fringe, not performing at the Fringe. So not been the ideal few days, but I'm pretty much out the other side of it now. Still a bit stuffy, as you can hear, but definitely well enough to perform again today. So back on the horse. Today being Monday, I'm recording this Monday morning. So yeah, back on the horse today. Get out there. Try and remember how to do stand-up after 2 days off. Should be fine. Try and remember all my material. And hopefully not have a coughing fit during the show. That's today's goal. The one thing I'm in two minds about is whether to go and see any other shows or just focus on the sofa for today, just to get myself back up to speed. I will see how I feel. But yeah, rest assured, I'm not going to push myself. The focus is the show, first and foremost, and that is the big priority. So yeah, disappointing few days. Not what I'd hoped for, but these things happen. And we've still got 7 shows to go. So, fingers crossed I'm now well enough for the remainder of the run. Anyway, that's all do for today. And I haven't got a funny ending today because I haven't been well. I am genuinely not wearing trousers at the moment though, so I'll leave it on that. Bye.